Travis, I'm set up over here. So how are you doing over there?
Everything's set up here. Tim, I say we go ahead and bring the lasers up.
Lasers up.
Lasers are up. We're conducting the most extensive experiment ever on Skinwalker Ranch to try to pinpoint and identify the anomaly at the triangle. Lock Precision is going to launch the first 6 rockets simultaneously, while Sky Elements will fly a swarm of 250 drones. In the past, just a single rocket has gotten strange things to happen at the triangle. So let's see what 6 might do. Everyone be advised, clear the launch pad. We're about to launch. Clear the area.
Drones are armed.
Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only 3 of them went. 3 rockets went. What happened to the other 2?
They're still sitting there.
Oh, watch out. No, what? There we go.
And that one should have gone straight
Yeah,
up.
that should have been straight as an arrow, but at 30 feet up, that thing took a major detour.
Anything in the FLIR?
Oh, wow. Yeah,
You did see something in the FLIR?
yeah, moving up here from the center up towards the upper left-hand corner of the screen.
Oh, what is that?
The thermal signature shows up in the sky and is visible in the real-time data streaming in from the thermographic FLIR camera.
So there's the rocket coming down with a chute.
It's gone. It's weird. It shouldn't have been parts from the rocket. They'd have been flying a ballistic trajectory.
Right.
Travis, we have all drones showing online.
Copy that.
Guys, we are rolling.
All right, drones are going. Drones are going.
Oh, fantastic.
3,
2, 1.
Wow, look at that. They're going up in 2 layers.
That's just spectacular.
We got one that's hung out over here.
Look at that.
What's that one doing? I don't know. He's locking in.
Look at that one.
Oh, right there.
One of them's going nuts. It almost ran into the other one. The drone swarm launched up through the anomalous zone in 2 groupings, almost perfectly to the 300-foot level, except for one that just started flying erratically.
I've got one that's really moving, Preston.
The drone swarm may have just helped to pinpoint another anomaly about 300 feet above the triangle. Almost all 250 drones ascended perfectly in 2 stages above 31 feet. But then one suddenly flew away from the group like something was pushing it around.
Drone should be moving into a new position right now, into 4 stacks.
4 stacks, okay, that's what's happening in there.
Okay, so they're just coming into position.
That's a lot of drones, man.
That is a lot of drones.
As the drone swarm continued their pre-programmed flight, they shifted into the shape of a massive cube to cover more volume within the anomalous zone.
Preston, I've got one coming down. All the way down.
Travis, how many have fallen out of position?
Well, 1 so far and 1 is on its way down. So that'll be 2 total.
Okay.
Look at that. Now a 3rd one's falling out. A 4th one.
Hey guys, stay out of the grid and out from under the show, just in case there's a collision or 2.
Whoa.
This
There's another one.
Right here is
right
crooked.
over here. Hey, they keep falling out. That was in the
Yeah.
same spot. Right,
That
something.
means they're. Look at that one.
What's with the blue fellers?
So those are fail-safe. Their batteries hit the critical level. Oh, okay.
They're
Oh,
right-
they hit.
Yeah.
Those 2 hit.
Yeah, there was a collision.
Yeah, well, that one's falling out of the sky. That one is.
Looks like they're done. They said it was 5.5 minutes.
Show's moving home.
Copy that. It was amazing.
Absolutely.
Once the drone started changing colors and colliding, it was clear that they needed to land so they could be assessed for damage. The hope was we could send them up again. But what caused these devices that we're told never malfunction like this to go so haywire? It made me want to immediately launch our next round of even more powerful rockets to see if we could get something to appear and give us an answer.
All right, rocket guys, go reload the launch rails.
We're clear.
Great job, guys. Great job.
Can't wait to see the next set.
Sounds good. We'll get it turned around and ready to roll again.
All right, here we go.
Lift off.
There they go. There they go. All right, drones are going. Drones are going.
Drone should be clear enough to send those rockets.
If you want to.
Launch your rockets, Alan.
Hey, we got something on the flare. We got something on the flare.
What do you got?
It looked like a thin line appear in this area right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, timestamp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Oh,
133. 133.
when one of the rockets went right there.
It went from a line into many bright lights.
Wow. I think there may be 3 or 4.
Yeah, they were spread out and then they come together.
Oh, wow.
I'm blown away by what we're catching with these cameras. Multiple objects were flying in very close formation together and moving in ways that didn't seem natural. This is probably one of the most exciting, biggest things I've seen on Skinwalker Ranch.
Hey, Travis,
Yeah.
I want to get your eyes on this.
What's going on?
So we had it looked like a thin line appear in this area right here, and it was coming across the screen. And the moment they launched the rockets, you could see all of them come up, and that turned into like a group of 3 lights, 3 or 4 of them, from a single line.
You know, I could be convinced that we're looking at something formation flying.
The UAP that split into multiple UAPs and then maneuvered in a patterned formation was incredible and maybe one of the biggest developments we've documented out here. It really made us all anxious to keep going with the experiment and see what might happen or show up in the sky next.
Whoa, 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 look what we got here. What we got here? We got something.
And you know, that's moving at a rate that is...
That's real. I'm looking for that. I'm going out looking for that. See if it makes
that
sense.
doesn't look like an
We got something
aircraft.
moving through the FLIR right now.
Yep.
And it ain't an aircraft. It's fairly clear night. If there's something there, you think we'd see it.
Was that warmer or colder?
What's that?
What you saw on the FLIR?
Oh, well, it was white. Eric, is white hot or red hot?
White hot.
So then it was hotter than everything else.
Okay.
For a UAP to emit a lot of heat, it really made me wonder why we couldn't see it with the naked eye. Was it, and the ones Eric and Caleb just saw, being masked or cloaked by something? Or could they have possibly vanished into the anomalous zone above the triangle?
You guys are about ready here?
Yep. Quick 2-minute operation here.
Got it. All right.
To find out, the Lock Precision team prepped the most powerful rocket we've ever had on the ranch.
The big one's hot if you want it.
All right, we're gonna launch the big rocket.
Sky's clear, range is clear.
You ready, Dragon? We're gonna do it?
Yep.
Yep.
Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get it.
Oh my goodness! Holy cow!
Boom.
Wow. It went 1.5 times the speed of sound. That thing was moving fast.
Oh, shoot. I don't know where. I'm not seeing anything.
Anybody seeing the rocket?
I'm looking.
Where are you? Anybody got the rocket?
Does anyone see the rocket?
Hey, where's that night vision?
Yeah, night vision, night vision. Thomas, you should be able to see it in the night vision. You seen anything?
Watch the flare.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the flare.
Yeah, flare is clear.
Did anybody ever see the chute pop?
I didn't see a single ounce of it.
hear
No.
a pop.
I didn't hear a pop. I didn't see anything.
I'm not seeing it in the night vision either.
Neither am I.
It's gone.